Discuss why is it important for you to understand the different orientations of organization and management. Present by Charina Janine D. Angeles. Why is orientation important? Orientation sets the stage for company policy and human resource processes within the business. All employees should receive an employee handbook and all documented processes and company policies. This is important to create a clear understanding of the rules regarding workplace safety, sexual harassment, and key company policies. This orientation process is important for the staff, but it also reduces legal liability for the company by setting a standard that creates an equal opportunity workplace. For example, hospital new employee orientation best practices will include the big picture human resources issues like sexual harassment and workplace conduct. It will also include some specific orientation elements for the hospital like schedules, pay, overtime pay, physical orientation in a large building, and communications processes between employees, departmental managers, and human resources. Here are some of the importance of employee orientation in an organization. Ingrains loyalty. The positive first impression of the organization fills the new employee with pride and enthusiasm, starting the sense of loyalty towards the organization. The company's orientation should start with an upbeat tone, with introductions, vision statement, the mission statement, company goals, culture, profits, and a brief outline of the plans for growth, rather than with the strict rules of the company or the firing policies. Accelerates learning. On the very first day of the job, nothing is more important than a session that outlines the organization in effortlessly digestible pieces. It helps in reducing confusion, making initial information easy and simple to understand, assists streamline and quicken the learning method, allowing everyone involved to get on with the company sooner rather than later. Promotes communication. An ideal orientation process makes the new employee feel welcomed, supported, comfortable, and able to interact easily. By encouraging queries and gracefully acknowledging them, develops affinity and nurtures communication abilities from the get-go. There is no secret in the fact that the better an organization communicates on every level, the better is its victory. Improves performance. The orientation day of the new employee normally covers some heavy policies. That is why it is better to post the rules and guidance in a convenient location, guiding the new employee to connect to them as required. An orientation handbook is a source of information to build a solid foundation, build confidence, boost efficiency, and improve performance through the onboarding program and beyond. Reduces turnover rate. No organization wishes to lose employees because of a lack of direction or connection, especially after spending a lot of time handpicking them from the long list of interviewees. The ideal employee orientation program assists all new hires by making them feel confident, understood, loyal, and enthusiastic to stay with the organization for the long term. The employee's orientation program may last for half a day or so, but the positive impact copulated with upbeat organization culture assists to retain an organization's turnover rate low through keeping morale high. Conclusion. An effective employee orientation program will make a notable difference in how swiftly a new employee becomes prolific with other long-term impressions on the organization. The end of every day in employment is as important as the beginning. What are the orientation responsibilities? Orientation requires cooperation between individuals in the HR unit and other managers and supervisors. In a small organization without an HR department, such as a machine shop, the new employee's supervisor or manager has to take the total responsibility for orientation. In large organizations, managers and supervisors, as well as the HR department, should work as a team in employee orientation. Purposes of orientation. Employers have to realize that orientation isn't just a nice gesture put on by the organization. It serves as an important element of the recruitment and retention process. Some key purposes are to reduce startup costs. Proper orientation can help the employee get up to speed much more quickly, thereby reducing the costs associated with learning the job. To develop realistic job expectations, positive attitudes, and job satisfaction, it is important that employees learn as soon as possible what is expected of them and what to expect from others, in addition to learning about the values and attitudes of the organization. While people can learn from experience, they will make many mistakes that are unnecessary and potentially damaging. What is the goal of orientation? The overall goal of orientation is to help new employees learn about the organization as soon as possible so that they can begin contributing. From the perspective of employers, the orientation process has several specific purposes, which are described next. That's all. Thank you.